Earlier about growing up in a very very big family, and too many kids, not enough bathrooms. House. And so I grew up, as I said, listening to all that really great music in the house. And what I miss about that time, among many things, but we used to have this giant console, I guess we used to call it, in the living room. It was a record player that was the size of a Buick, you know? But I seem to remember it having very good sound, you know? It's just my memory, but, and I remember all the records stacked up, and that whatever anybody put on, you know, the whole house had to listen to. I kind of miss that because everybody is so isolated nowadays in their headphones, you know, and I'm the worst, you know. My husband is always like, take those damn headphones off. And, I remember the records that I fell madly in love with when I was a kid. And one of them was that early Mamas and Papas record, the first one, you know, where they're all laying in the bathtub. If You Could Believe Your Eyes and Ears was the name of that record. And I remember staring at the cover and listening to it over and over again, and I remember thinking to myself that when I grew up, I would really like to sing like Mama Cass, but I really would rather look like the other one. I remember thinking that. Shallow. But I also really loved Judy Collins. In fact, I learned how to play guitar by listening to I would go up to the bathroom upstairs that had the really great acoustics, you know. Even then, I didn't know what reverb was, but it had reverb. And I would lock myself in that bathroom with the Judy Collins songbook on my lap. And I would sing all of the songs in there. She covered a lot of people, like Dylan and Leonard Cohen and all those people. And recently, I've been cleaning out all my crap out of my mother's basement. I mean, there's just so much of my stuff in there, and I found the old reel-to-reel tape recorder that I had begged my parents for when I was 10. And I would take that reel-to-reel upstairs. It still played, which was really fun, and I was listening to it, and you can hear the little 10-year-old me singing all these Leonard Cohen songs and Judy Collins, Joni Mitchell, and in the middle of some of these songs, you'll hear this, okay? Get out of there! But oh gosh, I love Judy Collins because I love the breadth of material that she got to perform. And you know, she sang, like I said, Dylan and Leonard Cohen, but also all these great theater songs and classical music, anything, and they're beautiful records. So I decided I was going to record this particular song when I heard it recently in I don't know, it wasn't Home Depot, but it was a Home Depot-like place. And over the PA, a more recent version of this song came on, and it was Joni Mitchell singing it. And Joni wrote the song, but Judy Collins made it very popular. And it was an older Joni singing it, and I hadn't heard this version before, ever. And it was Joni with an orchestra, and it was just magnificent. It was so moving to me that I burst into tears. I started crying. I'm just wiping it away, and I could tell the guy that was helping me, you know, I was picking up bathroom fixtures at the time. I could tell that he was very confused, very confused. But I guess what got to me was that I remembered the young Joni singing this, you know, with the breathy soprano and the flaxen hair. And this was a woman's voice. This was someone, you could hear all the loves that she had had and lost, and all of the hard-earned wisdom, you know, and I could hear the arc of her whole life in it, and it just really moved me. So I'm going to sing it for you now. You guys all know this.
Goes and flows of angel hair and ice cream castles in the air and feathered canyons everywhere. I've looked at clouds that way, but now they only block the sun. They rain and snow on everyone. So many things I would have done, but clouds got in my way. I've looked at clouds from both sides now, from up and down, and still somehow it's clouds' illusions I recall. I really don't know clouds at all. Moons and Junes and Ferris wheels, the dizzy dancing way you feel when every fairy tale comes real. I've looked at love that way, but now it's just another show. You leave 'em laughing when you go, and if you care, don't let them know. Don't give yourself away. I've looked at love from both sides now, from give and take, and still somehow it's love's illusions I recall. I really don't know love at all. Tears and fears and feeling proud to say I love you right out loud. Dreams and schemes and circus crowds, I've looked at like that way, but now old friends are acting strange. They shake their heads, they say I've changed.